Welcome back, students. Let us see same chapter, revision of chapter number 3, video number 38. In this video, we will discuss about one topic which was asked by, the name is not there, but phone number is there. Phone number is 70699168787. So there was no identification of that name of that students of either maybe 12th G, H, or F, but it was the question of that uh, student, either boy or girl. Okay. Uh, Once again, phone number is 70699168787. He has asked me Kirchhoff rules, especially Kirchhoff's second rule and exercise, additional exercise. One question is there that we will see later on. But let us see the Kirchhoff's second rule. And if we will understand the Kirchhoff's second rule as well as its sign identification, then you may try at home that additional exercise A, B, C, and part is there. Okay. So if then also if it is not done by you, then we will do it in a next video or in any video. Okay, let us see. So let us see Kirchhoff's rules. Kirchhoff rules, or it is known as Kirchhoff's laws. Before we are going to that rule number 2, let us see rule number 1. Okay, so it is first rule, and in few reference book this first rule is also known as KCL. K बोले तो Kirchhoff's, C means current, and L for law. So first rule is nothing but KCL, and KCL is nothing but Kirchhoff's current law. Okay, for that, let us see one figure. Okay, see this figure again. I have told you in that regular videos, it is nothing but 5 wires. They meet at this point. So that point is known as junction point. In that junction point, few electric current is entering and few electric current is coming out. So give the names. So it is first wire and electric current is I1. Second wire electric current is I2. Same way. So few of the currents are going inside the junction, few of the electric current are coming out of that junction. So the electric current which are entering, that electric current you have to take positive. The electric current which is coming out from the junction, it is taken as negative. Enter plus, out minus, obviously. So it is entering, so let us take plus, again plus, it is coming out, let us take minus. So what is the first rule? Let us see. What is this? See, I1 plus minus I2 plus I3 plus minus I4 plus I5 is equal to 0. Simple. So what is this? It is sum. Means algebraic sum of electric current at the junction is 0. So this is its equation as well as statement of Kirchhoff's current law. Very easy. See, those electric current which are entering, let us take it plus. Those electric current which are going out from the junction, let us take its minus. So from the figure, it is very easy. At the junction, few currents are entering. Means entering current are I1, I3, I5. So these three currents are entering, and from that, 1 and 2, two currents are going out. Take to this term on this side. So what we are getting? We are getting the equation. What is this? Sum. Means algebraic sum of electric current at the junction is 0. This is first rule. Is it? Have a look. Now let us see second rule of that Kirchhoff law. Okay, let us see its second rule. For that, let us consider one figure. It is not there in our textbook, but for our convenience, for our better understanding, we are taking this figure, and that figure I have taken from that reference book. Let us see. What is this? It is pentagon, not pentagon. It is a closed loop. Consider this point as A, B, C, D, and E. These are the wire which made one loop. Okay. Suppose first wire having resistance R1. Here resistance R2, R3, R4, and R5. Got it? Okay. Suppose two batteries are connected here, minus plus. First battery having EMF. Which one? E1. Let us take another battery in opposite side here. See, it is not fixed. You can put the batteries anywhere. Battery number 2 having EMF E2. And electric current is passing for our convenience. Let us remember this. Means like this. Electric current passing is from 1. Electric current passing is I1 to I2 here, I5 here, I4. Sir, you have made a sign like this. It means electric current you have to give the direction like this. Means here it is electric current passing through R2, that is I2, and here third number, so I3. Is it? What is it? It is a closed loop. So Kirchhoff's second law is applicable for a closed loop only. First law is for a junction and second law is for a closed loop. First law was known as KCL and second law is known as KVL. KCL means Kirchhoff current law and KVL means Kirchhoff's voltage law. Here, few things we have to remember, and that is about sign identification. Clear? So, first of all, what we have to remember, inside the loop, you have to move like this, means clockwise, like this, from your side, like this. Clockwise, you have to move. So, this is the first point that you have to remember. Is it? So, these are the sign identification, and for that, first identification is that inside the loop you have to move clockwise. Clear? Second rule. When we are moving clockwise, and if electric current is in our direction, means the direction of that clockwise, then at that resistor, electric potential drops. And we know that electric potential V is equal to IR. That electric potential drops, because of that it is taken as a negative. Negative drop electric potential. Why? Because electric current is in the same direction of our path, means clockwise. Clear? So, what to remember? If electric current is in same direction, so V electric potential V is equal to IR, it drops, and because of that this electric potential is taken as negative. Vice versa, if electric current is in not same direction but it is in opposite direction, then electric potential at that resistance, for an example here, while we are moving in this direction, so electric current is in opposite direction, so at that time electric potential, what it gains. Gain means V is equal to IR. At that time you have to take positive. Is it? See, first clockwise. If electric current is in direction, then V is equal to IR minus. Why? Because electric potential drops. And vice versa. Third point. What is that third point? It is about that batteries, when we are moving, if there is a positive terminal of a battery, then its EMF, that EMF is taken as negative. And if you will find negative terminal of a battery, its EMF is taken as positive. So these are the sign identification that you have to remember while solving that uh, numericals based on Kirchhoff's second rule, based off on that loop. Clear? So by this way, you can't have any idea. You don't have any idea. Okay? For that, let us solve this. This is a closed loop. We have to move clockwise. Start from here. A, B, C, D, E, A. So here we have taken a loop. Which loop? It is nothing but A, B, C, D, E, A. So this is the loop. Start from here. I1, R1. Don't think about this sign. I1, R1, E1, I2, R2, E2, I3, R3, I4, R4, and I5, R5. Write down the terms, then we will see. Okay? So, first is for this loop. First is I1, R1, then E1, then after I2, R2, then E2, I3, R3, I4, R4, and I5, R5. Then we came at A, so is equal to 0. Now which sign you have to put between these terms? So for that, apply this sign convention. Obviously, we have moved clockwise. Now let's see about sign. First, let us see. If electric current in same direction, so it is in same direction, electric potential drop, it is taken as negative. Means here I1 R1 is taken as negative. Okay. Now we are moving like this. Here there is a battery, but we are getting negative terminal of a battery. So for where is here? Yes. If there is negative terminal of a battery, its EMF, E1, which is taken as positive. Electric current in direction, IR negative. Battery having negative charge, its EMF positive. Now think about this I2 R2. See, we are moving like this, but I2 is in opposite direction. So it is taken as plus. BC side finish. Now come to that CD side. Oh, sir, here there is a battery, but we are getting positive terminal of a battery. So its EMF E2. It is taken as negative. Then after I3 in our direction, so it is minus. What about I4? Opposite. I5 opposite. So both term will be plus. Is it? Now take these two terms E1 and E2 on that side, on right hand side. So what will remain? C. It is minus I1 R1 plus I2 R2 plus minus I3 R3 plus is equal to even on that side it is E2 on that side, so it is minus on that side plus again sum means sum algebraic sum of, so it is here algebraic sum of IR product of electric current passing through its resistor means I1 passing through R1, I2 passing through R2. Similarly, I5 passing from fifth resistor R5. And see product of that I1 and its resistance. So here algebraic sum of product of electric current passing through its resistor is equal to, what is equal to? Is equal to again sum. That means algebraic sum of EMFs connected to the loop. So it is its equation as well as statement. Again, statement as it is. Let us see once again. Ready? Algebraic sum of product of electric current passing through its resistor is equal to algebraic sum of EMFs connected to the loop. So this is Kirchhoff's second rule. It's sign convention. Once again, sign convention. See, it is very easy. You have to remember in a desi way. Clockwise we have to move. If electric current is in our direction, means electric current and clockwise direction is same, then IR you have to take minus. If electric currents we are getting in opposite direction, then IR plus. Clear? We are moving where? Clockwise. When there is negative terminal of a battery, its EMF taken as plus. And if you are getting positive terminal of a battery, its EMF you have to take minus. Is it? Mind well. If anybody will ask, sir, I don't want to go clockwise. I want to go anti-clockwise. Then this, all the sign is inverted. Clear? So this is about that Kirchhoff second rule. That my dear student, which was it? Yes, phone number 70699167787. Is it clear? Now try to solve that additional exercise, whatever you have given. And then after, if then also you are not getting, we will discuss it afterwards. But these rules are general, common for all. Let us see, have a look and enjoy the video. Thank you.